apparently we are live now. How do I turn the chat back on? No! Oh, there we go. Chat now on. Okay. Oh, you can turn it around. There we go, speak. Alright. Put that back down.
Burger King.
Here, wait. Hey, everybody. What's going on? This is one of those weird-ass Twitch in real life streams.
Yeah.
We're attempting here for the first time.
And I am also eating and videotaping at the same time.
RNA is eating and filming.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't eaten all morning. Actually, no, I ate pancakes.
Yes, you do.
I made some
pancakes.
pancakes.
Alright, next step, get out of this parking lot without killing anybody. We're also renting a big-ass truck right now that I'm not used to driving at all. But we're doing it. We're making it work.
Yeah.
Big-ass Ford F-150. A lot of fun. RNA likes it because she feels tall,
I feel so fucking tall.
which is rare for her,
Yep.
being 5 foot nothing. But yes, we are on the way to London, Ontario, Canada, which is where I was born and raised.
Yuck.
Yuck. It's better than Tirana.
Toronto's the best.
Yeah, it's a nice place to visit.
Better
I
than
wouldn't want to
London.
live there. No. No, you say all the time. London's better than Toronto. But yeah, I figured we'd do like a little Q&A thing. Not sure. We haven't had anyone
I can't really.
chat. Oh, someone's chatting?
Woven Medic's here. I feel like I'm
Woven?
in the car with you guys. Hey!
Wolvie's here!
Name 5 for 1. I totally get it. I fucking.
Wolvie gets it. Happy
finally.
holidays to everyone
Yes,
as well.
yes.
It is
Happy
officially
holidays.
Christmas Eve. Hopefully you've got everything that you need done. I don't. We don't. We're not even close yet.
Best channel on IRL right now.
Best channel on IRL right now.
This
Woo!
is Mick G Homer.
Mick G Homer.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm really
She's
bad.
terrible with names. She is terrible with
But
names.
I'm sorry. My name.
I am Drax&RNA. This is RNA049 behind the camera. You may see her pretty little face pop up now and then when she spins the phone around. Yeah, we saw this whole Twitch in real life thing, and I was like, you know what? I got nothing better to do during the hour and a half it's gonna take me to drive back to London, so let's do one of these.
It's
Yeah,
like my arm's gonna be fucking sore by the end of this.
You're gonna have to keep switching hands, yes.
Yeah, whatever. And eat with like what?
Need to
My
get
feet?
you, like,
Eat
well-
with my feet?
No, hold the phone with your feet and eat with your hands, obviously. Come on now. Now what we need to build is we need to build a helmet for you now, baby, so you can just stick the camera at the top and then you're good to go. Go ahead, give him a panorama of the landscape here. We are in southwestern Ontario.
Oops, sorry about that.
It's kind of snowy out right now. Not too bad on the roads. The roads are nice and clear, which is nice.
And it's like when you're coming from the city, you don't realize how much fucking
Open road, open space there is. I don't know, yeah. She's from like downtown Toronto.
Okay, not really.
But still, like in the heart of the GTA. You know,
Yeah,
where there's buildings everywhere. There's not a lot of free space.
Exactly.
So for her to come outside and see, you know, what it's like in the countryside here. There we go. We got a cruise set, cruise control.
This is so cool.
This is pretty cool. I'm having a lot of fun so far, and it's just started. We're just starting.
We actually have a Q&A planned. If you guys wanna.
Well, I mean, this whole thing is kind of a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions or anything you guys want to know or anything else like that, this is a good time to do it. Obviously, we're not doing, you know, any gaming or anything else like that right now, so we can focus a lot more on what you guys are saying and what's going on.
Oh, Panda! She's like, Cass, hi, Mr. Driving Drax&RNA.
Driving Drax with RNA, that's right. Just to keep everyone clear, I am not touching the phone. I am not looking at the phone. I did it all, the setup and stuff in the parking lot. RNA will be holding the phone at all times. I drive safe. I always safe and all that sort of stuff. So I will not be touching the phone. I'll have nothing to do with that.
I do not let him touch the phone. First of all.
She gets mad.
I get mad because it's fucking dangerous.
It is absolutely. And you know, it's not fair to make excuses or anything like that. So, but yeah, so we're hoping to get back to London by about.
We actually fucking went to an outlet mall. To go find something for his aunt.
No parking spots.
It was fucking insanely packed. People were parking in spots that weren't even parking spots. Like, and it's not even Boxing Day.
Yeah, And we're like, well, if this is what it's like on the outside, on the inside, probably not going to be much better.
God no. God no. It's clear and perfect. I love it. Panda.
Yeah? Well, that's awesome.
Woven's like, I know, right?
I wasn't sure exactly how the quality would do, being mobile and whatnot. And in Canada here.
We also don't know how much data it's going to take.
Well, actually, I did look at the specs. It's not too bad.
Oh, okay.
I saw we were streaming, like, we're uploading at about 500 kilobits, which is okay. But I guess because it's a phone camera and it's phone quality and stuff like that, it's translated okay in Twitch. I don't know. I'll have to go back and check this out afterwards and see what it's all about. Unfortunately, guys, you will not be earning any Drax coins or anything else like that on this stream. There are no games to play. There's no dice. There's no heist. There's nothing like that. That all goes through the computer, and we obviously do not have a computer set up right now. And I got an asshole right behind me right now. Go ahead, show him the asshole. Look at this. Look at this guy. Right behind me.
Okay, we can't do that.
Yeah, you gotta go that way. Look that way. Look at the back. Look at this. He's like right on my ass. Where do you want me to go, dude?
Okay.
All right, let's go faster.
Big Homer is like, it's only dangerous if you don't eat while texting, Kappa.
There you go. Dude, my dad used to be like the king of eating while driving. I used to drive.
Isn't that illegal?
I don't know. Because supposedly somewhere it counts as distracted driving, but I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like,
I fucking know it'd be distracting for me. I'd fucking be stuck in my face.
Well, yeah, but that's because you do nothing but stuff your face when there's food around.
That is very, very,
I've
very
seen my
true.
I've seen my dad eat soup on the highway without spilling it. Like, that's impressive. That takes talent. That takes like, repetitive amounts and lots of experience driving. And that's the thing too, is I have a lot of experience driving. I just have to drive this route exactly, sometimes up to 2 to 3 times a week back and forth from London to Toronto, which is about 200 kilometers one way. So I used to commute when I was still living in London, working in Toronto. It was not fun. I don't recommend that lifestyle or that crazy schedule. And then I moved to Toronto for a few years, and then I moved.
Yeah, whatever.
And life has just been peachy clean.
Panda's like, I literally just got home, woke up at 7, had to do some last minute Xmas shopping, then going to my BF's parents' house tonight.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
That's right. I drag RNA with me to come to all my family stuff. Just because her family unfortunately doesn't celebrate so much for holidays and all that sort of stuff, whereas my family kind of goes all out and goes to tits. So
I am also trying to stuff a burger in my mouth right now while trying
go ahead,
to do this.
Show everyone you stuff in your burger. Come on now.
Wait, I need to get it out and ready.
Okay, fair enough. You always got to stop, at the Burger King or wherever on the way. You gotta get fuel. It's getting a bit congested here. There's a little bit of construction. I actually also used to live in Kitchener-Waterloo for a while, which is right where we're passing by right now.
Okay.
It's too bad there's no way to put a location so on the stream. That'd be cool. I like to be able to show.
You don't have like a selfie stick.
So I was just thinking that, like I said, we need a tripod, or we need to mount it to a helmet or something for you, so you could just look at me and then the camera would be facing my way.
Exactly. Or put it on a helmet or something.
Yeah. Simple, she said. This open. This opens. Nah, but you can't see them where you're at. You can't see the camera. There is actually a way to flip the camera around. You can use the front-facing one. You just have to swipe up in the middle of the screen. It'll bring up a little toolbar along the bottom, and then you can flip the camera around if you want to. Just as a heads up. We're totally, this is our first time ever using this software, this stuff. We have no idea what's going on. We're just messing around here. So. I'm not done. I'm so sorry for what you guys just had to witness there. But I figured, also since RNA is not the greatest company on these road trips, I figured bring you guys along and DraxNation.
You asshole!
You asshole!
I have to spend 2 hours sitting in the same damn spot.
I know, it's so hard.
It's so hard.
When you got ADD and you want to run around the truck all day.
Hannah's like, Home Alone 2, 3, 4, 5 are on TV right now. Ooh.
Hold on, there was more than a Home Alone 2? I only saw Home Alone 1 and 2. I know there was that reboot that came out along later on. So that was 3, but there was a 4 and a 5?
There was a 3 with the original kid.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then the 4th one, I think, they changed the kid, and I was like, fuck this shit.
You can't do that in the middle of a series. No, if it's a franchise, you gotta keep the same actors.
Exactly.
It just ruins it, breaks it all. You're like, damn it, I like that guy. Or I like that guy playing that character. What you could do, baby, you could shoot off the mirror so you can actually see what you're seeing on the camera, If you wanted to like
I could
stuff your face, you could aim into there and see that yourself.
Oh, this is a car plug.
What did you think that was?
Oh, I thought I could attach your phone to it.
Ah, that would have been handy, yes. Any other questions or comments anything out there from DraxNation? Once again, I am Drax
I've never seen any of those films. Oh my gosh, Woven Medic, you need to watch Home Alone.
At least 1 and 2.
Yes,
At least 1 and 2. Those are classic movies.
They're very classic.
Not to mention, if you like slapstick comedy or like physical comedy, you're going to laugh your ass off. Like, actually. Especially if you've never seen it before. Alright. Gotta try and get it to this guy.
Actually, no. The best Christmas film is How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
The live action version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
With Jim
She likes
Carrey.
the one with Jim Carrey, that's right. Which is insane. Like, I read stories about what he had to go through to be the Grinch in The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Like, 6 hours of makeup to get into the Grinch costume. And then go shoot for 12 hours. And then who knows how long to get back out of it afterwards. I remember him saying it sometimes. He's like, sometimes at the end of the day, I just wish that they wouldn't take it off. It just took too long. It's like I would sleep. I would come in at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I would start sleeping as they were putting all this stuff on me. And then wake up 3 hours later, to change from hair and makeup and wardrobe to costume or whatever else like that. And then go on set for 9 o'clock, and then shoot for who knows how long. It's crazy. Film industry is crazy. It's all make believe. None of it's real.
Have you, Wilbun's like, have you gotten a lot of time off over the Christmas holiday? And she's like, I like the Grinch too. I've gotten lots of time off of school and work.
RNA's been off. When was your last exam? Like the
14th.
14th?
Fuck yeah.
And you don't go back until January? I'm off, well, I was supposed to be off all this week.
I winged that motherfucking exam.
You winged it?
I winged it. I winged it for sure.
For me, I was supposed to have this week and next week off, and then I'm back January like 3rd-ish. But then I got called in and I got booked actually on a commercial this week. It was kind of cool. I'd never actually worked on a commercial before. I usually just work on full-on TV shows and movies and stuff like that. But I got to work on a Budweiser commercial, which was kind of cool. The day itself was kind of crappy, but to see how a commercial gets shot and all that sort of stuff was kind of interesting to watch, because it's definitely different than an actual scripted scene or something like that where there's dialogue and all that sort of stuff. This is all like the specialty shots. It's all like the cool shots, like the the aiming of that. Okay, now chink your beers, but it's got to be like right in this perfect frame of the spot where the light is spilling down.
Hard?
Oh yeah, absolutely, because it's like 2 actors that are trying to, and none of that, but like you're trying to celebrate like they were watching the big hockey game, and like, but it's like fake excitement. So how and like to sustain that excitement, you know what I mean? Like to put yourself in that mindset of, okay, the Toronto Maple Leafs just won the Stanley Cup, go crazy, and everyone's all like jumping around and stuff like that, and then, like you got to keep doing that till they say cut, and then you got to do it again and again and again and again, and then a couple times I was like, okay, this time we want it silent, so, for the sound, so that they get a nice track, so like you're all.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, totally, like, it just takes some of it away from it, you know what I mean? Like, the vocalization is what helps get the cheering going and all that sort of stuff.
And I was like, I like Jim Carrey and Bruce Almighty.
Bruce Almighty, another
she likes him too. Alpha
also,
Boy.
Yes Men.
Alpha Boy 28.
Alpha Boy! Welcome. I believe that's a friend of Hellspawn's, pretty sure. Friend or brother?
And Woven Medic only has 4 days off. That
Only
fucking
what?
sucks.
What is it, like just the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, basically? Or like 4 days besides the weekend, maybe?
Where
like
are you from?
Woven is from the UK.
Really?
Yes. I know that because we used to be part of Dream Stream together.
Did not know that. That's so cool.
Yeah. We were actually just talking about the UK not that long ago. About how big Ontario is. Like, again, we're going to be driving for 2 hours here from Toronto to London, and we're still, like, well within the province.
Yeah.
You could drive 2 hours in the UK and go basically from one side of the island to the other. And that's, like, the entire country. So, like, 3 or 4 of your United Kingdoms fit inside of Ontario. But again, that's just how Europe is in general.
We are going to be checking out, what is it called? What's it called?
What is it?
Gibraltar Trade Center. You can get
flea market.
It's a fucking huge flea market, and if you know me,
she likes deals.
I like a good deal.
And she likes good makeup.
So they have this shop, of course, 6 items for $10. $10 fucking.
She literally was going around. She got like what 30 or 40 different things, and it came up to like $15, $30, something like that.
Oh no, yeah, it was 15 because she gave it half off.
Or either that, or yeah, she gave you one of the ones for the $5 deal or something like that. Yeah, no, it was crazy. Like, she got so much stuff.
And there's powdered Tiny Tom Donuts.
Tiny Tom Donuts is there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then what else do they have?
Babies in heaven.
They have the bookstore.
They have a huge bookstore, like right inside the middle of the trade center. It's like floor to ceiling, just mounds
and like
of
no
books.
taxes, no nothing, you know? Like, fuck, it's so...
No, don't get us wrong. We did get gypped a little bit on some of the stuff that we bought.
Really?
The sandwich maker was already broken. We bought a cool little sandwich press maker or whatever, and like the bottom handle where it like needs to lock down and hold down was broken off right in the box. We got a Brita filter that is like okay, sort of works, kind of.
It was okay because it may have done the job, but it was difficult.
But also may have been dead. Like I don't know if there was anything actually left in that filter or not. And maybe that was why it was coming out weird.
It was difficult for me to do the dishes, which is why I asked you to remove it, you know?
Yeah. You didn't actually ask me to remove it. Eventually I just said, fuck it, this is leaving. This isn't the way, it needs to go away now. What's going on?
Alpha Boy's like, I love that beanie. Penna's like, by the way.
Yes. This is one of my favorite hats. I got this in London actually a couple of years ago. It's from the Hometown Hockey Tour, which is kind of cool. I was home for Thanksgiving, and in Canada, CBC every Sunday night, they basically visit a different little town across Canada, basically, you know, with roots to hockey. So hockey players that have come up through there or have made an impact in that city and whatnot. So it happened to be, I think London was one of the first ones ever on the entire schedule.
Yeah, whatever.
And I just happened to be in town, and then so I got up on the Sunday morning, and they were like right downtown and whatnot. So I went down and wandered around. I got a hat. I won some Leaf tickets. I got one of my first ever pair of Leafs tickets there. So it's
Chase Brodson.
Chase, what's up, Brodson?
Yeah.
Brodson? Yeah. Chase was hanging out with us last night a little bit.
I am Cal Las Vegas.
Cal Las Vegas.
COW.
Cal Las
Woven's
Vegas.
like, I'll take it in. So she found a cat.
Ooh,
I came out on the roadside freezing, and she saved it from the cool Bible thumb.
Or Woven?
No, Panda.
Panda did.
Praying for a good home for him.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, send it to Toronto. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, if you get a cat carrier and, you know, stick it on a plane, RNA will take it in a heartbeat. She wants another cat so badly. Even though we have two. She wants a third one. She wants a little baby.
Yeah, I want a little baby for my baby.
That's right. We have one cat who just likes to play like incessantly. So
Woven's like, when you said London, it really throws me off.
Trust me, like when I say London all the time, like to my work friends and stuff like that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just going back to London this weekend for you know family stuff or whatever, for a birthday or Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever. They're like, wait, you're going like to London for the weekend? Like you can? I'm like, no. But it's just surprising that some people, even in Toronto, don't know that 2 hours down the road, down the 401, is London, Ontario. We also have a Thames River. We have a Grand Theatre, which is all like based off of Britney stuff. We have
John Labatt Center.
That's got nothing to do with anything. We have a Stratford Theatre, which is in the town of Stratford, which is just outside London.
Oh, I've heard of that.
So it's like a big.
Hey, baby, isn't Justin Bieber from Stratford?
Why did you have to say that thing? Just put a damper on the entire Christmas festivities.
So is London there a town or something?
In the
Red Haven's here!
Hey,
guess what? London is
it's a pretty big city here in Ontario. It's got about 360,000 people. The capital of Ontario is Toronto, which has about 2.5 million, so it's quite a bit bigger. But still, like,
when you were coming from Toronto, a big city which you have fucking lived in your entire motherfucking life, and you have stores that are open past 5 for fuck's sake.
Or whatever.
Yeah, and then you come to London and you're like,
it's dead.
What the fuck? Where is everybody? Shit is closed on Sundays. Who fucking closes shit on Sundays? Like, what the fucking shit is that?
Normal people that don't work 7 days a week trying to run themselves into the ground because they have to pay for the ridiculously expensive condo in Toronto. That's who.
It's just so dead. Like,
it's quiet. It's peaceful.
Yeah, whatever. I hate that. I love the busy city, you know?
Again, it can be busy. It also just depends on when you go. London, Ontario is also a big university and college town. So during like, you know, fall to like the spring, it is pretty busy and packed in downtown and stuff like that. Like when you go out and stuff, like we have Richmond Row, which is like a big famous drinking section of town and whatnot. To like go in the bars, you can like bar hop from one to another. Apparently, University of Western Ontario made it on Playboy's like best list of schools to party at. It's like actually recognized as one of like the top ones.
Wait, Western?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh fuck yeah!
University of Western Ontario.
Oh fuck yeah! Like even when we went to his grandpa's 80th birthday, and good God, it was homecoming weekend.
Oh my God!
And good God, there were like drunk college dudes in the fucking.
Pretty much our entire like our floor of our hotel was taken over by college students.
Exactly.
It's kind of crazy.
Exactly.
It was actually not too bad though. I was pretty impressed. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than that. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, but we were not expecting that at all.
No. Surprise!
Panda's like, wait, I can't check my next tank hour, can I? What does that mean?
No ranks. Yeah, no, none of that. Nothing's being tracked in this, guys. Unfortunately, there's no points, there's no coins, there's nothing being doled out. Can't, as far as I know, I can't do any of that because AnkBot needs to run on my computer. There's a few bots that run online, and they may be able to work, like Revlo or Nightbot and stuff like that. But no, unfortunately, so none of this is being tracked. None of this. I mean, I may go back afterwards and add some time and some points to you guys for hanging out and all that sort of stuff. I can do that for sure.
That Heyman's new nickname is Tony the Italian.
Tony
Sorry,
the Italian.
I had like a bubble in my mouth and I was like,
I thought you were trying to say Tony the Tiger there.
I was like, no.
Tony the Italian.
Yes. Alpha Boy's like, yes. Wolf and Medic. That's what Cornwall's like. Quiet and pretty dead.
We have a Cornwall here as well, actually. There's a Cornwall, Ontario. There's an Ingersoll, Ontario.
London's not even the worst of the worst. Like there's like
London is still like probably 6th or 7th biggest city in Canada, I think.
Wow.
It's pretty up there.
Pat Heyman wants me to rant. RNA rant.
RNA rants about everything all the time. What are you talking? You don't have to just give her a topic and she'll.
I try to be less mean when I'm on stream, so I keep my mouth.
And swearing. We really want to implement a swear jar.
But
unfortunately, she can't afford it. She doesn't have a job right now. So if we had a swear jar, it would just be a bunch of IOUs that RNA keeps putting in there. IOU 25-cent swear jar because I dropped an F-bomb 17 times on stream last night. Make sure you guys also check out my family organization channel. It is Set to Destroy X, in case you guys haven't seen us out there. We were streaming on that channel last night. It was actually quite awesome. We were playing some Quiplash and some We Party You out there last night. It's been awesome to have some more of DraxNation out there, just saying. I was hosting the channel on my channel as well. But yeah, stay tuned to the Discord. Make sure you keep up to date with that. And on my Twitter, I'll always say which channel I'm streaming on. Hopefully coming up I'll be able to book times more in advance because I just joined that organization this week. I've kind of just been taking any empty slots that have been available to stream on their channel because we have like 25 different streamers that all take, you know, blocks of time on there. So I've been kind of just inserting myself wherever I can, but as of next week I should be able to block some times and I'll let everyone know in advance when we're going to be there because it'd be awesome to have, you know, DraxNation out there supporting us on the Set to Destroy channel.
Yeah.
Just in case you guys know us all.
Dad Hayden wants me to rant about not getting what I want for Christmas. Well, I haven't.
She already got what she gets for Christmas.
Yes,
She got a PS4.
I got PS4. I got winter boots.
In like August, I ordered.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, maybe this is gonna be my Christmas present.
But I also said, like, she got her PS4 for Valentine's Day, and I said, this is your Valentine's Day, your birthday, and your Christmas, and maybe next Valentine's Day too.
And also, I wasn't really raised with the whole Christmas. I mean, the presents under the tree or Christmas presents really until I met Andrew. Yeah.
And then my family started giving her presents.
Yeah, and I was like, what? This is so much. So I am thankful for every gift.
Thankful.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Like she was very gracious and whatnot, but she was also very surprised. She was not expecting my family to get her presents, but that's just what we do. You know? I mean, we like you, so.
Panda's like, when I get a better graphics card, hopefully tomorrow, I'll start streaming.
Nice. Absolutely. On PC too, right? Like you're gonna stream just PC games. Right?
Woman's like, I know there's every chance we could be related Drax. ... Imagine that. Alpha Boy, story time with Drax. Pleasure Panda. I already rant about not getting a kitty for Xmas.
Yeah, so there's RNA's rants, there's driving with Drax, there's...
Drax has a Ford Fusion?
I do not. This is just a rental. This is just, I don't actually, I do own a car, but but unfortunately it is in need of repairs, and I also need insurance to be able to drive it. So it's in my underground parking garage, and we just happened to find this lovely little Ford Fusion. Actually, it's a Ford F-150. What it actually is. I don't know what year. I don't know any of that stuff. It just happened, and it also, because we waited so long to book our car, we almost couldn't find one. We were having the hardest time.
We were literally like yesterday all day. We're literally like searching up fucking and every motherfucking store in Toronto, every rental place, every
enterprise,
anything,
every airport,
everything was sold fucking out. And I'm like, do people not fucking have cars or something anymore? Like.
So then RNA is actually the one who found it. This is through a site called Turo, T-U-R-O. So if you don't have your own car, it's kind of like an Airbnb kind of thing. People who have vehicles basically just offer their vehicle up on this place. Turo provides the insurance to make sure that, you know, if I were to get in an accident, I'm not going to, but if I were, they would cover all that stuff. And then, you just basically, we found the car we wanted for the price we wanted. We contacted the guy. The guy said, cool, you know, we'll meet you tomorrow at this time. Met him, he was a cool guy. Hop in the truck and away we go. We got until Tuesday.
He was really sweet.
Yeah,
really
good.
Welcoming. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, watch out.
Incoming. Gazoon type.
Woman's like, so you enjoying your time at the new org then? I know it's only been a week, but what are your thoughts?
Thoughts on Set to Destroy. I think they're awesome. I think they're extremely supportive. Between the few different organizations that I've been with over the last year or so that I've been really kind of trying to get with a group of people and whatnot. One of the first ones I was with was Dragons Get It, which is kind of small. Didn't really have a lot of funding behind it. Wasn't seriously organized. It was just kind of a group of streamers. TwitchIRL, which became another thing, which went into Dream to Stream. Dream to Stream is okay. I found that one was a bit more.
Let's go to the Tulip Motel.
I found that one was a bit more of a Europe organization. The North American side, either we just weren't gelling or weren't in contact with each other or what, I'm not sure exactly, but didn't seem to be a lot of support on the North American side. And then I was part of Mac Make a Killing. That unfortunately didn't last long because of a really bad Quiplash stream, which I've learned my lesson from that. But even Mac, like, I don't know, Mac, they weren't quite as, even though they were a funded organization, so it's cool to be a part of that, but it was like a week into my time being there, I still hadn't been added to a bunch of their teams and stuff like that. I wasn't on the website, you know what I mean? So it was kind of weird. Whereas Set to Destroy is super organized, is super, like, there's an entire hierarchy. There is people like marketing managers, video managers, like Twitch managers. They have people in designated positions. They have a COO, they have a CEO, have all that sort of stuff. And yeah, like I had to go through two interviews, like an application. Big thing they said was they were looking for personality over talent or ability to play and whatnot, kind of thing. They wanted people that, and not only that, but they said very specifically to me, they're like, we're looking for good people. Like, when we want to surround ourselves with good people, we want to help each other out, we want to progress, you know, not stepping on each other's heads, putting each other down to try and get yourself further ahead. You know, rising waters raises everyone's boats. So that was really cool just to know that was, you know, right off the bat where their mentality was at. And again, I've only been there for a week. It's been amazing the amount of like support and retweets and mentions. Even my views and stuff like that have been much higher all week on all my streams. I've been on their actual official channel a couple times, and it's been really open and welcoming. We are in Woodstock, Ontario. Right. Probably about a half hour away from London, right? Yeah, you'll survive.
I just can't wait to go to Gibraltar. And the Farmers Market.
And the Farmers Market, yes. Yeah. There's Gibraltar Trade Center and the Covent Garden Market in London.
But yeah.
Two good places to go.
Woman's like, Dream to Stream is very dead. I'm not a part of it anymore, but I'm still in their Discord.
I still have their Discord too.
I'm happy with where I am.
You know, that's the thing. Like, sometimes when you become a part of one of those organizations, sometimes you can get swallowed up by them.
Sorry. I had to show them Woodstock.
Sometimes you can get, like, as a smaller or as a newer person in an organization that's too big like that isn't really well structured, you get lost. You get lost in the shuffle. You know, people don't really pay attention to you per se. This one, again, like, everyone like they're on the ball. Everyone follows everyone. Everyone is in everyone else's auto host list. You know, they check on that stuff. They make sure about that stuff. All of the
Look how much fucking land there is, like, without building
farmland,
site.
yep.
Like, motherfucker, you don't see this.
Nope.
Sorry.
Not in Toronto, you don't. That's for sure.
Alpha Boy's like, Drax is gonna be the next PewDiePie. Kappa. What is? I don't get the Kappa part.
Kappa is just a Twitch thing.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a little emoticon that pops up.
Okay.
It's you know that little gray head face guy that's like wood? Yeah. So that's Kappa. There's like a rainbow Kappa. Apparently, like if you get really special, then you can have the golden Kappa on your channel.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Not enough people do Kappa on my streams.
You eat your sandwich.
I know. I haven't done it.
You've been talking.
I have been talking.
Do you guys have any questions for me?
Yeah. Any questions
For me?
The better half of Drax&RNA.
Okay. No, I'm not that good.
Better looking half.
I wouldn't say that
I
either.
would. Repeatedly. I do say that. Yeah.
Women's like, especially when they only focus on smaller groups. That's why I like my new job/organization. Make sure everybody is included no matter what time zone. That's why I stay up till 2 a.m. every night.
Well, that's the thing, unfortunately, too, is like either you need to, like, Set to Destroy X is mostly a Canadian organization, which is also another reason that I liked it a lot. I like the fact that it is, like, yeah, well, their headquarters and, like, their main, like, triangle of, like, major people. Like, apparently they do actually have a streamer house here in Ontario, where, like, streamers all live. We do have a couple of competitive teams that are out there. Our CSGO team just won their round on Tuesday night, I think. I was watching a couple matches. That's pretty cool. What?
Ramsden 989. I'm gonna drop a follow for you, Drax, because you seem very positive. Your co-pilot dropped the F-bomb 3 times since I've been here.
My co-pilot has a dirty trucker mouth.
A very, very dirty trucker mouth.
She's a dirty pirate hooker, that one. She's got a filthy mouth. Oh, I wish I could do the French thing. Well, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to DraxNation. Normally you would get a bonus of 50 coins. I'll have to make sure to apply those for you. Unfortunately, none of my bots are running right now because obviously we are out on the road. We are Twitch in real lifing. And again, as far as I know, Eggbot does not support any sort of cloud-based.
Woman's question for me. Yes, I have a question for you,
Yeah.
dear. Have you ever thought about joining an organization or anything, or is streaming just more fun for you at the moment?
Well, interesting story that you bring that up.
Yes,
because
interesting indeed. Would you like to tell them?
She enjoys coming out on my streams with me, but gaming is definitely not her main focus.
Yes.
It is definitely just a fun thing. For me, gaming is life. Anytime, any chance, any opportunity I have to play a game, whether it's on my phone, on my PS Vita, on my PS4, on a computer, wherever, whenever.
For me, eating is
I'll
life.
play.
Eating is life.
Yeah, for her, it's eating. That's what she's passionate about. So we figured, and especially because Twitch is pushing so much, you know, the creative side now and trying to grow that side and whatnot. Starting hopefully next week. Well, no, not hopefully. Like we are starting next week. We are going to start building a cooking show for RNA.
And I'm getting more stuff. Cooking stuff for Christmas.
Yeah, so she'll be able to use that. So we're gonna have hopefully a test stream by the end of next week.
Yeah.
And then we'll officially launch our channel and do regular streams starting in the new year in 2017.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. We're not sure what the name is of it yet. We're still kind of hammering all that stuff out. Go ahead, throw them out. Let's see what people think.
I was thinking RNA Spice Rack because
Spice Rack.
It's not going to be spicy food, but it's going to be flavorful food. Flavorful.
I said something about like first time chef or first try recipes or something, because like
but I have watched a lot of fucking Food Network.
It's true.
A fucking lot of Food Network.
But you're not an actual trained chef in any way, so that's the other thing we gotta make sure that we tell people.
That's what Gordon Ramsay's Ultimate Cookery course is for. Duh.
That is not an official.
That's what YouTube videos are for. Duh.
No, that is not an official culinary school.
It doesn't matter.
Of excellence.
You know, that's actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to finish my degree in whatever bullshit shit I'm doing.
Global health.
Yeah, whatever.
So RNA's Spice Rack, RNA's cooking show, something like that. But again, we're gonna say
RNA's love for food, but that's just I'm not feeling that one.
That could be the eating side.
I want something slightly raunchy, slightly. Yeah.
Trucker mouth chicken. kitchen, well, chicken. RNA's truck stop. That's what it should be. For your trucker mouth.
And it's gonna be like, you know, the real deal, no sugar.
Yeah, like fairly healthy stuff.
I'm not a really.
And also showing too, like how to make this stuff. Our kitchen's not huge. Our kitchen's not.
Yes, it's
gorgeous.
not fancy. Yeah.
It's bare bones. It's very basic, but it's showing you, hey, here's the stuff that you can make in a space like this.
Exactly. And meals for 2 people, not meals for 6 or 16.
Family,
you know, yeah, because we don't have a family to cook.
Yet. Hashtag Daddy Drax.
Like I fucking made these bomb ass motherfucking pancakes this morning, and I was like, baby needs to try these. Like he was still sleeping, and I came up into his ear, and I was like, I made some bomb ass pancakes.
And then it went, that's nice. I rolled back over again. I was like, yeah, best pancakes in the world. They're not pulling me out of bed right now. I'm sorry. Nice try. And then I tried to make a compromise. I said, okay, give me half an hour more, and then I'll get up. And then we both slept for another hour. So
yeah. Because I was up at like 6:45.
Yeah, I think we slept at what, like
3 hours of sleep.
4?
Yeah.
Even last night, like you passed out before I did.
Yeah. And I was like, yes, cooking show for RNA will be amazing. Well, I was like, yeah, you must leave me the channel. If not this one.
Yes, Drax&RNA will definitely be hosting and promoting. I'll definitely have RNA's cooking show all over.
And Open's like, why not just RNA?
RNA, because that has a different connotation behind it.
Yeah, I don't want people coming into my stream and like
expecting a strip show or something.
Exactly, or yeah, exactly.
It's gonna look good. Don't get me wrong.
And like I don't want people like hitting on me or like because that
making that the only
feel
focus.
really uncomfortable.
Be prepared, baby. It's gonna happen.
Oh, I know.
But I will be there as well. I'm gonna be her sous chef, aka the bitch of the kitchen.
I just don't like dealing with that shit. Like.
Again, you just gotta
like at the at the fucking Halloween party. Okay, I have a story for you. So we went to the Halloween party. I was dressed up as my version of slave Princess Leia. I was fucking hottest one there. No offense. Baby, you were on the side of the lane.
I'm all in.
Sorry. Fuck, I just lost my train of thought. My thing is I have to be the best in the room. Best, not just best looking. Best in the room. I'm just the fucking competitive ass motherfucker. So we're at the bar, and it's a huge party. It's like a banquet hall, like, you know, just people dancing.
At a hotel.
Yeah, it was at a hotel. And so we went with our friend Tara. So we don't tend to show a lot of PDA in public, but that doesn't mean that we don't love each other, you know. And also with Tara there, we didn't want to make her feel like
awkward.
Yeah, because she doesn't have a boyfriend or whatever, you know. So we're like,
she's everywhere. So
so it kind of maybe sort of looked like Andrew was not my boyfriend, perhaps, you know.
I wasn't right behind her grinding.
Yeah, because I don't. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be grinding for like
dry hump my girlfriend in the middle of the room, to show that we're together.
But yeah, so this fucking guy comes and talks to me, and I'm just like at the point where it's like, fuck me, like why do I even wear this? Why do I even dress up like this? Why am I asking for this, you know? And he's just like, oh, like can I ask you something or whatever? And I just look at him and I turn the other way. And I was like, I just made him deal with it or whatever. I don't fucking know what happened, but it's just like,
well, it was really funny too for the rest of the night, like all through the night. We were all dancing together, the 3 of us, and
there was one motherfucker who was just staring at us, and I was like, what the fucking shit?
They all kept going up to our friend Tara and basically asking like, are they together?
Yeah.
And Tara was like, yeah, that's her boyfriend, and they love each other.
Yeah.
So, but it's like, and here's my thing, I am comfortable and confident enough in our relationship. I don't need to say anything. I don't need to get in the way. I don't need to. I know RNA can handle herself.
Exactly.
And I know that she knows the right things to say.
But it's just like, fuck, I just wish I had a stamp on my head that said...
Or a big neon sign. Taken!
Yes.
Or
say, don't even bother.
Or
don't even bother.
Just no.
Don't even bother.
Just say, just no. Alright guys, we are at exit 218 right now on the 401. We have to go to exit 194, 192, somewhere in there. So we are almost to London. Thank you all very much for joining us along the way. once we actually get to our destination of Gibraltar, probably
Chase is like, what's happening? Appleboy's like, story time with Drax featuring his partner.
That's right.
Owen's like, that's why I don't leave the house.
Yeah, but you can't not leave either. You know what I mean? Like, you can't let that stuff discourage.
I understand. Sometimes when I'm at my house and I'm like, oh, I miss baby. Oh, I should just go watch a show. And then it's like, I don't want to leave. I just go to sleep, you know, and then I'll just be right there.
It's tough. Yeah,
It's tough. It's tough, but I don't go home often, so I don't have to do that often.
I mean, it helps because I work in the film industry, because I work such random long hours. Basically 2 weeks into our relationship, I gave her a key to my apartment.
Yeah.
I trusted her enough at that point, and I was just like, you know what? If you want to see me at all, if you want to hang out with me at all, just be at my place, because otherwise we're not going to see each other.
Exactly.
And that's pretty much how the relationship started, and it's been pretty much like that since then.
Yeah.
This is also kind of a Q&A time, obviously, because we're not gaming and all that sort of stuff. So if you guys do have any questions for us, Chase or Bad Heyman or anyone else that's in the background there, if you guys want to know anything about what's going on, about what's up, any of our plans coming up for now, Christmas, New Year's, whatever. Again, we just detailed and went through some of the cooking plan stuff that we have in mind coming up. Not too much new for me or going to be changing on my streams, really. I might bring back some Guitar Hero in the new year. I missed playing some Guitar Hero. I was watching a couple people play that. So that might be returning into the rotation. Yeah, just lots more Set to Destroy stuff. Our next 24-hour stream will probably be in about March-ish, I'm guessing. Our next 24-hour like Extra Life for Kids charity stream. Yeah, what else?
Girl, that's a booty hole.
What's that?
Girl, that's a booty hole is the name of a
one of our viewers?
Yes.
Okay.
You look like Chris Evans from this angle.
I look like Chris. Wow, I will take that. I will take Captain America. Absolutely. You know, if I shave this off and I just have the goatee, I've been told I got the Iron Man thing going a little bit too sometimes. But thank you. I will take that.
Wolven's like, that's awesome. That's awesome though. I'd love to be able to do that at my place, at my BF's place. You know, if it wasn't on the other side of the world. Oh wow.
Yeah, that sucks.
On the other side of the really? On the other side of the world? And Alpha Boy's like, you work in the film industry?
I do work in the film industry. I don't
Don't get him started.
I don't
I've just heard it so many motherfucking times.
It's first of all, let me just say, unless you're someone important on a film set, it is not nearly as glamorous as you would think. I do work on actual legitimate TV shows that go on air. I've worked on movies and stuff like that. But unless you are an actor, a writer, a director, a producer, anything that we call above the line, if you're not above that line, you are a grunt.
And at
they own your soul. Basically.
One of these actual parties, I had a director actually cast me for one of these shows. So I'm going to be actually in what is it called? Issues?
Oh, for Issues?
Yeah, I'm going to be in Issues.
I don't even know if that got picked up.
I'm leading roles. I'm just fucking kidding. I
worked on a pilot last year called Issues,
actor.
which is kind of cool. But yeah, no, for the most part, when you work on a show, they own your soul, they own your life. There's no such thing as like overtime, really. I mean, there is, but it's like none of this 40 hours a week bullshit. Like I work 60, 70, 80 hours a week sometimes. We work 12, 14-hour days. We work, with short times in between. We have short turnaround weekends where we only get like 52 hours off from Friday night to Monday morning. Like it's just garbage sometimes.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, for my position and what I do on set and in the film industry, I don't get a lot of recognition either. I'm a very weird, out of the way, behind the scenes. I'm a one-man department. I have a bunch of different bosses. So in my 6 years now of working in film, I don't have a single credit anywhere. Like in the rolling credits afterwards. It kind of sucks.
You have a credit in my heart.
But, however, I do have two on-screen appearances.
Oh, yes.
If you watch the show Orphan Black at all, I have been on Orphan Black twice. I was on Orphan Black in season 1. However, you can just see like my shoulder and the back of my head. I'm actually holding a camera, filming one of the characters on the main stage, and then that footage that I'm filming is actually appearing up above him on this cool ball that's up there. And then in season 4, you actually get to see me as like a reporter, basically, with a camera and whatnot. Yep. I walk in with all my gear, and you get to see I'm right in the middle of the shot. It's pretty cool. And then bit later on, you see me standing out my camera and operating it and stuff. And Tatiana Mislaney, the Emmy Award winner and star of Orphan Black, is right over my back left shoulder. So I always joke now, like, life goals complete. I have shared the screen with Tatiana Mislaney. So
She's a bomb-ass motherfucking
Oh,
actor.
yeah, absolutely she is. And just a bomb-ass individual.
Girl, that's a booty hole. It's like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. She has such nice eyebrows. I can't read the text on
when you
this.
do it. Oh.
Because it's the white background and then white writing.
Gotcha.
Sorry if I keep moving the camera.
Again, this is our first ever TwitchIRL live stream, guys.
Wilbin's like, it sucks majorly.
Sucks majorly to be.
Yeah. He's hopefully coming over to visit in 2017. Ooh, close.
Oh yeah, we're only 2 weeks away. However, 2017 is still like, it's a whole year, so it could still be any time in 2017. But that's good,
Wilbin's like, that's how I feel at my work.
Yeah, but again, like, unfortunately, we have to be there whenever they. So like, if they book it for, like, I've had call times of 11 o'clock at night on a Friday night. Like, that's when I'm starting work, and we're shooting until 6 o'clock in the morning.
Alpha Boy's like, I love that show.
Orphan Black.
And Wilbin's like, you've got to link me those seeds. My mom and sister love that show. It's fucking awesome.
And because we're special and privileged and whatnot, we've actually seen the first episode of season 5.
I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna be the leak.
No, well, I mean, we're not showing them it and whatnot, but because I work on the show and because of what I do, we have a tradition. Like, we're in the middle of shooting season 5 right now. We always shoot like from the fall till the spring kind of thing, and we have a tradition that right before the Christmas break, we always watch the first episode of that season. So we rent a projector, and I set up the projector and the speakers and all that stuff. If you guys saw a tweet on my Twitter timeline not that long ago of the NHL 17 game set up on a big projector, that was actually for Orphan Black. It was projecting our first episode of season 5. So of course I slip a copy of that into my pocket.
And it's shot here in Toronto.
Even though they just only officially kind of revealed that last season. Like that big huge shit. Yeah, like they kept trying to like.
No, they did the CN Tower.
Yeah, they showed just last season.
Oh, okay,
yeah. But before that, they hadn't really seen it.
It feels like it's been so long.
Again, it was supposed to be North America Genericville for the longest time.
Yeah.
Even though they said like there was Canadian money, there was Canadian passports, Canadian driver's license, but you never actually saw the city per se. And then just recently they finally said, okay, fine, fuck it.
And like suits, they have yellow cabbies. You know, it still looks like.
The other major show that I work on, yes, is Suits. So that one shoots from like the springtime till the fall. Shoots here in Toronto, even though it's supposed to be New York. So again, we do a whole bunch of magicking and masking and hiding of like street signs.
Mike Ross said I was the prettiest girl in the room.
Patrick J. Adams, one of the stars.
J. Adams.
One of the stars of Suits. He's at the rap party last year actually, and
I met Harvey.
And RNA was all dolled up. She's actually been to the set. She's come to the set and walked around. But yeah, so we shoot like downtown in Toronto, and we make it look like New York. We have a whole fleet of yellow New York taxis that we like strategically place on the sidewalks and stuff, like so you can't see Canadian mail post boxes and stuff like that, because that would be a dead giveaway that this is not America, you know what I mean? But you can't. We also can't move those.
Alpha Boy's like, I can see Drax being in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that'd be cool. I'd be down for that.
And he actually watches the show too.
I do actually. I'm a big Marvel boy.
Do not.
I'm a big Marvel fanboy. I watch lots of Marvel shows. I like DC too, but DC right now is just totally fucking up their movie universe, so I have absolutely no faith in anything that's coming out of there. Their TV universe is doing good. Flash and Arrow and
how much longer?
How much longer? We are getting close. We're at like exit 99, I believe. So we're like 6 kilometers away from our turn off for London, Ontario.
Good job. You know, guys,
I love Marvel.
we actually thought. Oops, sorry. I thought I pressed something. We actually thought of moving to. It's an idea, and if it were to ever happen, we would move to Vancouver.
So Vancouver has a big. They have a big film industry and everything else out there as well, so I should potentially be able to transfer over and work out there if we were to move out there, and that would open up the opportunities to maybe work on one of the DC TV superhero
because
shows.
I'm just a little bored of Toronto. Like, I love it. I love how it's so busy, but I'm just fucking bored of it. Because I've seen everything. I've been everywhere. I've heard everything. Like, what is there?
There's no, like, definitive plans right now. There's no...
Yes.
Just kind of an inkling of an idea. If there was ever something that was, like, hey, here's a great opportunity, let's do it, then maybe we would think about it a little bit more. But yeah, for now it's just kind of a floating ball idea. I also, for a while there, was attempting to get into the stunt industry. I was trying to become a stuntman.
Yeah.
I've always liked acting. I've always liked doing stunts and doing physical, like, stunt type stuff and whatnot. I used to be a pro wrestler when I was younger. I started running my own backyard professional wrestling group when I was like 16. Did a whole bunch of stupid stuff. I ended up getting professionally trained when I was 18, and I started wrestling when I was 19. I did like 30 different matches over a couple of years. So I got some experience under my belt, and then a couple of years back I was like, hey, why don't I try and like take that experience and whatnot that I have doing that and translate it into, since I already work in the film industry, I have connections, I have contacts, I know stunt people, I've worked with actual stuntmen before. I was like, all right, let's start, picking their brains and seeing what do I have to do to get into this? How do I become a part of this? So I've been trying to for the last couple of years, but it's also unfortunately very difficult to get into. It's a very tight-knit, very small community. I basically have to get an opportunity that either no one else is available because it's so busy that they have to call in a newbie basically, or I fit someone's look or build or whatever so perfectly that this guy, you gotta hire this guy. He fits, because I look like Captain America, or I look like Robert Downey or something like that. Like I fit the right build and I fit the right size, and no one else does. So unfortunately, those are about the only two ways to break into it.
Alpha Boy's like, DC Rebirthing is fixing things, and I can see Drax being Nightwing.
Nightwing.
Well, if you do, good luck to the both of you.
Of course, we'll keep everyone updated about what's going on.
We are almost here.
We are officially inside London City Limits. Yes. This is the Veterans
Ontario.
This is like very far.
Edgar Crabtree.
Dr. Utke.
Where you guys probably eat your pizzas from. Your frozen pizzas.
Rigatoni fungi.
Oh, motherfucker, we should go in there, like, steal some pizzas and run away.
Totally.
We should do that. No, we shouldn't, but that's an option,
This is where RNA's brain goes. So. Let's go steal a bunch of food.
Yes.
You know what, though? I keep hearing stories about people.
Off to have a nap by Drax by RNA.
Copy that.
Have a good Xmas. Thank you, Panda.
Thank you, Panda. This is probably going to be our last
Happy
one.
holidays.
We might stream when we get home tomorrow night from London.
Maybe. Depending on how tired your drive is.
Yeah, and what time we leave and all that sort of stuff.
What time we wake up, because we ready for that 9 a.m. stuff.
Annie Helen's probably going to wake us up at like 9 or 10. So
Oh, motherfucker.
Yep, so be prepared for that.
Well, I was up at 6:30, 6:45 this morning.
Well, hopefully that means you'll be able to sleep tonight.
True. No, we're gonna be we're gonna be running around in your aunt's basement tonight. That's what we're gonna be doing.
Totally.
Yeah. So, his aunt has very kindly offered to let us stay in her.
She's like a huge house.
Yeah, a huge house, and we're just gonna
right?
crash in the basement.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We brought our PS4, but unfortunately, again, probably can't stream from it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
We don't even know if there's a TV down there.
I'm gonna try and make sure that there is. If I gotta carry it down there myself, I will.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do, right?
London, Ontario.
Yes, not the UK.
Yeah, no, not the UK.
Even though I can talk with a British accent, I'm not actually from, the UK. Would you like a spot of tea? Tea and
Alpha Boy's
crumpets.
a little confused.
Ah, yes, no. I did not just
We were
magically
explaining
drive.
this a little earlier, yeah.
I did not just magically drive from Toronto to London, UK. There is a London, Ontario, Canada. There's actually also a London, Michigan?
There's an Ontario road.
Well, no, there's a London, the city of London in the States as well.
Oh,
Another
shit.
one, there's like a London, Michigan, I
Isn't there
think.
an Ontario in the States?
There's also the city of Ontario in California.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Copycats.
So sometimes when you hear Ontario and stuff like that, like, you gotta be careful because like people are like, oh, from California. I'm like, no.
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 See, I haven't really met enough people to ever have that experience or share that experience with anybody.
Again, it's just life lessons.
I'm gonna fucking go to Gibraltar and demolish those tiny time donuts that they're fucking selling. We couldn't get them last time because I think we'd already eaten. Yeah, we just ate. Yeah, we just ate at that little diner. Yeah, so I was like, oh, motherfucker. And we don't really come here. We come here maybe 4 times a year.
Yeah. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, my birthday.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sometimes we don't get the car, so like we can't be traveling to these places, of course. But when we fucking do, I make use of it. She
makes me make use of it.
Yes.
got unlimited kilometers, so.
Wolven, action, listens to Drax's impressions and dies.
Oh, you like that, do you? You like my, my accent? It's all right. I like to do a bunch of them, I don't know exactly, whereabouts or what dialect I'm speaking in over here, but I do have my grandparents. They're from across the pond over there.
Yeah.
I also like to do the Russian accent, in case you guys are not familiar. The Russian is also quite a fun one to do. And once again, I am not Russian at all.
Can you say Vanakkam?
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam in the Russian.
Vanakkam, enadu peru Andrew.
Vanakkam, Agui Pear, Andrew.
Vanakkam, enadu peru Andrew.
She's trying to teach me Sri Lankan.
Tamil!
Tamil, sorry.
Thank you very much.
Sorry. I just assume it's Canadian. Well, I guess it's English.
You have been with me for 2 years, damn it.
Yeah. Anyone singing?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone singing?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta read the chat.
What?
Is anyone
No.
No.
Oh. Alpha Boy's like, you can be like Nicola 2.0.
Nicola 2.0?
Nicola. Oh, that's Ricola.
Oh,
That's what-
Nikolai from Call of Duty. Yes, the Russian. He is drunk on vodka. All Russians love vodka.
Yeah.
I also do the old man voice.
Oh no.
But Pan and RNA don't like the old
This
man
is my
voice.
least favorite one.
This is her least favorite. I have to like suck it in the middle of my chest here, and you just gotta pretend that you were kicked by a horse.
No, I can't really place it either. It kind of sounds like me.
Yeah, because I know like there's
But if I try to speak with a Welsh accent and
there's
Cockney.
Welsh, there's
Sorry,
Cockney,
no,
there's
Cockney at the same time.
there's a whole bunch of there's a slew of accents from like all around London and all, like you can actually nail down whereabouts you're from based on what you
Really?
say.
That's so fucking cool. I mean, I can do that too with Tamil, but
Yeah, with like a little bit of an accent or an inflection or just like some of the
Exactly.
words you use and
or the way they speak it.
yeah, exactly. The order of the words or whatever else like that. You're like, oh, you're from this section of this area of town or whatever else like that. But yeah, no, you can totally do that. Which is just bloody crazy. It's a rainy day in Pizzaville.
Veterans BMP.
Veterans Memorial Parkway.
Ugh, that reminds me of that shitty ass gun. BMP. Cappy ass Call of Duty gun.
There you go.
I mean, it's not.
It's an SMG. It's not strong.
It's a not bad point getter in the beginning, but.
She's talking about zombies. Also from
Oh, of course I'm talking about zombies.
For sure. Welcome to London, Ontario, everyone.
Yeah.
We're slowing down now. It's so crazy. So if you look on the left here, there's a trailer park. This used to be the edge of the city. It used to be as far as the city went, and now it's grown so much it's like expanded past that. And so like this trailer park is still there, and people have just built houses like around it. It's like the weirdest thing ever.
Wolven's like, if every 50 to 100 miles you'll get a different accent.
Yep, absolutely.
Wow.
And again, sometimes it's not like a huge difference or a huge change between them, but it's just that little bit of a significant either a twang or whatever that you're just like, yeah, it's not local, you know what I mean? It's from a little bit outside.
Ooh, cemetery.
Cemetery, hold your breath.
Hold your breath. Oh my, I'm so sorry, I didn't get your face.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
You didn't get the money baker? Damn it.
Oh, there's a dollar grandma there. We can wrap the gifts.
Oh, David, there's gonna be like $6 more items between here and where we gotta go.
Do you buy reindeer ears?
Buy reindeer ears?
Reindeer ears.
Okay.
Thrift store! Thrift store! Thrift store! Thrift store!
My baby loves thrifting.
I love thrifting. The fucking shit you can find while thrifting is just unbeatable.
For like a third of the price too.
Exactly.
Which is like the key ingredient.
Exactly. Like I found $300 UGG boots for $30. 30
$30. How did you pay in $30? Did you like, were they like crates?
$30.
Did you have
$30, but I
fiber?
didn't get it because I do not support UGGs.
Because they're fucking ugly.
Fuck UGGs. No, they're like the winter boots, like the good sturdy winter boots. But I just don't like what they use. To to make these winter boots. Forest of flowers. Oh my gosh, I want to be in a forest of flowers.
Just an entire forest full of flowers.
Yeah, I love flowers. Flowers and candles and food and,
Oh my.
and smoothies and milkshakes and
What?
pizza and burgers and fries and... I still have the apple turnover.
Baby's excited.
I don't know if I can... I don't know if... You don't even eat your sandwich.
I know. I'm gonna eat it in the parking lot before we went real quick. It's just an original chicken sandwich from Burger King. I can demolish that thing in like 4 seconds.
Alpha Boy, I made a Captain America shield. I've been banned from using it though.
That sucks. That's awesome.
And he's
That
like,
sucks.
I hate Uggs. Yeah.
Coolest thing that we've made so far, like prop-wise like that, is definitely by far Baby's Destiny Ghost.
Oh.
She carved a ghost out of
Styrofoam.
foam, basically for.
It was difficult trying to like create a 3D
Oh yeah, like
object
wrapping your head around
from
it when
looking
you do
at a 2D image.
Yes.
You know, it's fucking difficult, but I am very
nailed it.
handy. I am very handy.
Nailed it.
I am very creative. I am very detail oriented. I feel like I'm in an interview.
Alright.
Gibraltar.
Baby's new favorite place in the world.
Yeah, she doesn't look that fancy, but
Yeah, definitely doesn't look
fuck fancy. I mean, not fuck fancy
Fuck
when
appearances.
I want to be fancy, you know? Like, do we need to get cash?
Oh, there's something.
Oh, I wanna take a video of how my size in this compared to this truck, like in this truck.
Right.
You know?
Like standing beside it.
Yeah.
Alright, just gonna find a parking spot. And then we are gonna shut the stream down when we're going
Women's
to
like, did you show that on stream? I don't know what you're talking.
Oh, our Destiny Ghost.
Oh,
I don't know if we ever did or not.
honestly, it sat on the shelf for a bit and it kind of got knocked around.
It's still pretty good though.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I can still repair it.
Oh.
I'm awesome.
And we gotta get more blue lights for it, but besides that.
Exactly. Oh, we can put the lights from the Christmas lights.
Not really the right thing. Alright, we have arrived. We've made it in London.
Gibraltar. My
Well,
arm
Jay's on
is
it.
so sore.
Oh, probably. Thank you all very much, guys, for coming out with us.
Okay, wait. 1 second. Oh, motherfucker, I made such a big mess.
Alright, you guys ready to see how short RNA really is?
Okay, I'm wearing a little.
Doesn't
right
matter,
now,
yeah,
but,
you're still on
it
it,
took
but-
a while to fucking get on this thing. Like, I couldn't get on with the back. Like, you have to go 1, and then you have to go, and then you have to, and then the door's all the way over there. Like, who fucking gets this? Help!
People that are not 5 foot,
People are looking at me like I'm fucking crazy.
because you are crazy. Alright, guys.
Bye!
Thank you all very much for coming. We might come out sometime later. I don't know this work.